Hi there, today we're going to be taking a look at some power banks. So if you're in search of a power bank, the selection on the market is enormous. But which one best suits your needs? So we're taking a look at a cool selection of power banks from a company called Charmast. So let's jump right in and take a look at the first one. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon to turn on notifications. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and drop me a message, let me know what you think. If you don't like it, make it count by hitting thumbs down twice. Let's begin with the smallest of the bunch. So in terms of capacity, this one comes in at 10,400 milliamperes. In terms of weight, it's 228 grams. Size-wise, 90.5 millimeters by 62 millimeters by 22.2 millimeters. Build-wise, nice, good, strong construction on there. You've got the indicators for capacity. Now the button at the side, if I press that, it will show you how much power is left on the power bank. So pressing here, the light indicators indicate how much power. So if it's all lit up, so there's one here that's not on, means it's completely full. So as it's draining, obviously the lights are going to start going off. You're just going to have less lights on. Coming over here, you've got two inputs here. One doubles up as output as well, and the output on this one is PD. So you could use it to potentially charge a laptop, and then you've got two USB outputs here. Coming around the other side, nothing else to there, and nice compact in design, as you can see. So as you're traveling anywhere, you could just easily keep it in your pocket or in a bag, and it doesn't take up too much space. In terms of accessories, you get a carry case and two cables. Cable length on these are around 20 centimeters. Build quality of the cable seems reasonably good. And just to show, one is Type C to Type C and the other one is USB to micro USB. In terms of the actual carry case, build quality seems fine, nice and strong. Bit of a see-through feel to it. If you can see the image of my hand coming through there. And now the actual power bank fits in, and you can fit the two cables in there as well easily because it's quite short, the cables. Tighten it up and a pull cord on there, and that's it. So nice, compact, can easily travel with it. Charging capability wise, it's 18 watt and you can do a fast charge on there. And if you look at the connections, you've got in out there, and this is the Type C connection point. And what makes this one special is the fact you can potentially charge a laptop with it. So I've got my laptop here that has a Type C connection point there to charge it. You can see it says there plugged in charging. So useful to have. If your mobile phones are running down, you can just use it to charge it up. And if you want a quick boost for your laptop, as long as it has Type C connector on there, it can charge that up potentially. It's an excellent little power bank here. Next up is a power bank with an LED flashlight on there. So in terms of weight, it weighs in at 182 grams. Size wise, it's 119 millimeters by 50 millimeters by 21 millimeters. Capacity on this one is 10,000 milliamperes. Looking around here at the ports, there's two input possibilities. So a micro USB and a Type C, and there's one output on here. And then you can see the flashlight over here. Coming around the side, you've got a power button here, and if we flip it around, charge capacity is shown via the lights there. There you go, all the lights on, indicating it's fully charged. Design wise, it's the same style as the other one, all matte black finish on there and good build quality to it. In terms of functionality to turn the light on, it's just a matter of holding onto the button until it turns on. There you go. Brightness level wise, you can see of the flashlight, it's pretty good. And to turn the light off, it's just a matter of holding onto the button again at the side, and it just turns off. In terms of accessories, it comes with a carry case, same build quality as the other one, and a single cable which is USB to micro USB. And again, just to show, this one fits nicely and the cable fits in there too. And tighten it up, and that's what we have. So in terms of capability, if you're after a power bank with a flashlight on there, this is ideal, but keep in mind this one only has one charge point on there. Next up, we have a power bank with an LED display. So in terms of weight, this weighs in at 187 grams. And in terms of dimensions, it's 144 millimeters by 67 millimeters. And the depth is 15 millimeters on there. Capacity wise, it comes in at 10,400 milliamperes. Charging capabilities, it's 15 watts, has 3 ports on there for charging, so 2 USB and 1 Type-C. Doesn't have PD charge, so keep that in mind, so it can't charge up a laptop. In terms of inputs, you've got 2 inputs, so micro USB there and Type-C there, so 2 methods of charging this. You've got a button at the side, and if I press that, display comes on, and the nice thing about this one is it actually gives you a value on the capacity remaining. Build wise, similar build again, so all matte finish on there, black finish, but this one has a glossy border going around. Nice feel to it and slim as well. Accessories wise, it comes with a carry case, same quality as before, and a cable which is USB to micro USB, 20 centimeters in length, and same build quality as the others. In terms of storing the power bank, fits nicely in there, again with the cable as well. And just to show it tightened up, there we have it. So a great power bank here. The fact it has the LCD screen and you've got 3 charge points on there. So very useful in terms of functionality, and design wise it's not too large. Nice slim feel to it. Next up, we've got quite an interesting one. This one has wireless charging capability, but it also has some suction pads on there, so you can stick your phone directly on there so it doesn't slip away. Good usage for this is if you're charging your phone in your rucksack and you wanted to use wireless charging, you can just stick it directly on and it will charge away. Design wise, obviously you've got the suction pads at the bottom, top, and that's the charge point there. Coming round, it's all a matte finish on there, and you've got a single button there, and if I press it, just shows you capacity via lights on the side. Coming around this way, you've got 3 outputs on here and 1 input at the side, so 4 methods of charging. 3 there and 1 via wireless charging. Now this one has PD charging capability, so it is capable of charging a laptop. So I've got my Samsung S10 Plus here. Let's test out the wireless charging capability. So it's just a matter of placing it on, pushing it down. You can see it just stays nicely in place. And there you go. Fast wireless charging, 55%, 1 hour, 24 minutes until full. That's pretty good for wireless charging from a power bank. And to take it off, it's just a matter of pulling it off. In terms of accessories, you get a carry case, but 2 cables with this one. Each one is 20 centimeters again in length, and one is Type-C to Type-C, and the other one is micro USB to USB on there. Build quality is the same, again, reasonably good. And just to show in the case, fits nicely, and again, no issues putting the cables in. There you go. Nice and compact. Next, just to show the PD charge capability on here, so the Type-C connection's there. I'll plug that in, and my laptop's here. Just looking over here, you can see it's plugged in and charging. So in terms of functionality, it's nice. It's got the wireless charging capability, can charge your laptop as well, and then on top of that, you've got 2 other charge points, so you can charge 2 additional devices. Now, as you can see, I've got the wireless charging working with the power bank at the moment. Now, if I also plug in the laptop, let's see if it charges that at the same time. Wireless charging paused, it said, for a moment, so you can't wirelessly charge and charge your laptop at the same time, so keep that in mind. But you can charge 2 mobiles. So this is my iPhone 8 and this is my S10. So my iPhone 8 is connected wirelessly charging, and my S10 is charging via a cable. So this is the Type-C cable on there. Coming in close, you can see it's charging on there and it's charging on there. So that possibility does work. Next one up is quite a large one. So this one comes in at 430 grams in weight. In terms of size, it's 197 millimeters by 96 millimeters, and the thickness is 14.3 millimeters. Capacity on this is 26,800 milliamperes. It's got a rubbery finish on here, glossy black along the sides, and the back has a rubbery finish too. It's got 3 inputs and 4 outputs on this one. In terms of Type-C charging, it's 15 watts. It doesn't have PD capability, so it can't charge a laptop. No wireless charging on this either. So it's just a power bank with a lot of capacity to charge devices. Looking on the side here, you've got a button, press that, and that shows you capacity on there. The lights light up again, showing maximum capacity if all the lights are on. In terms of accessories, you've got a carry case, same quality as before, and you get two cables. One is a micro USB to USB, the other one is a Type-C to USB, both of the same quality as before and around 20 centimeters in length. Just to show them in the case with the power bank, quite a large one here, have to admit, compared to all the others. Bulky in size, but high capacity. Last but not least, we've got the final power bank here. So in terms of size, it comes in at 197 millimeters by 96 millimeters and 14.3 millimeters thick. Weight wise, it's 430 grams. Capacity wise, it's 26,800 milliamperes. Rubbery matte finish on the front. Back has the same finish, and then a glossy finish around the sides. Very good build quality like the previous one. In terms of inputs, you've got micro USB in there, you've got a lightning connection there and a Type-C there, just showing it, which is also doubling up as a PD connection, so you can charge your laptop off there, and 3 charge points. Accessories wise, again, the same quality carry case, and then we've got 3 cables on this one, so Type-C to Type-C, and then we've got USB to micro USB, and then finally we've got micro USB to USB. Showing it all in the carry case, easily fits in, as with all of them, and all 3 cables can fit in nicely as well. Close it up, there we have it. PD charging capability wise, plug into the Type-C connector, and then you just plug that directly into your laptop. You can see there, it's in a charging state now. If I click on that, you can just see plugged in charging. Charging capability wise, it can easily charge multiple devices. So I've got my mobile plugged in and my laptop at the same time, and there's a possibility of plugging in 2 more devices as well. So excellent functionality, high capacity, and you can plug in 4 devices to charge at the same time. So there you go, hope you've enjoyed the bulk unboxing of these 6 power banks. Gives you a good idea of the sort of capabilities that are possible with these different types of power banks. Different one for me really is this one here, the fact that it has the suction pads on there. I have seen it before and I was really curious to see what it's like. I think it's a good idea, definitely. If you're traveling around and you wanted to put your phone in your rucksack, just leaving it charging, you know it's going to charge because the suction pads are holding it in place. Sometimes the smallest one isn't the best for you, but the nicety about the small one here, it can even give a bit of a boost in power to your laptop. The larger ones here are pretty cool as well. The capacity on there is enormous. The fact it can charge multiple devices as well. But the only thing to be aware of is the size of them, both pretty large. And then finally, if it's quite important to see what the capacity is remaining on there, this is quite a cool one with an LCD. And then finally, if you were camping for instance, or you were traveling and it was going to be dark and you wanted some light, you got one with a flashlight. So there you go. Hope it's helped anyone thinking of purchasing one of these power banks. Details are in the description for all the devices. Thanks for viewing, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.